And oh my enchanting sure grew. Troll slaying. Let's see what this one says. That's one of the funnier books. It has a nice image. Hello fellow traveler and welcome to this guide. Within these pages I will explain everything you need to know about fighting trolls, including how to negate their amazing healing powers and how to best to take advantage of their natural love of cold. I'll even share with you my tried and true secret for killing trolls. Is that such a big deal? I heard people have problems fighting trolls, but that's usually melee units and not people who can easily summon Flametonach and cast fire. So that's maybe why I'm not impressed at all by ice trolls. But let's continue reading. Intrigued? I hope so. Trollfight is a valuable commodity and there's fortune and glory to be made for the ambiguous troll hunter. Onwards then. Chapter 1. I just saw a troll. Big deal. Two of them troubled me. One I could easily kill, nah, not easily, but I could even kill it at level 9, 10, and I'm now level 20, so screw trolls. Now I got the big fire spells, and I can run much further without exhaustion, so trolls are no big deal for me, and I'm reading this book anyways. If you think you've seen a troll, remain calm and slowly back away. The wise hunter knows that preparation is the key to success, and you certainly don't want to hunt any trolls unprepared. Ah, but it is really a troll that you've spotted? The first step in your hunt is to proper identification of your quarry. Trolls are roughly man-shaped with lengthy muscular arms that end in claw-tipped fingers. The creature's large mouth is filled with jagged teeth, and all the better to crush the bones of foolish hunters who didn't purchase my book. Well, that's a way to sell your shit, huh? Without a doubt, the troll's most distinctive and unusual feature is the third eye nested in the center of its forehead. What? I didn't notice it. Okay. A troll's hide is covered in thick, shaggy fur. The coloration of this fur varies by region. Cave troll fur is brownish in color, while a frost or snow troll will have a white coat. Yeah, notice that. Chapter 2. Stop healing yourself. So you've properly identified a troll and now you're stalking the beast ready to strike. You're in for a challenging battle. Yeah, they are all challenging, no doubt. But a profitable one, assuming you survive. The first thing you'll notice is that trolls are incredibly fast and strong for their size. Oh yeah. A troll likes to pummel his prey into submission with powerful arm strikes and claw attacks. For this reason I strongly recommend a shield. Never needed one. And shield mages don't make much sense in this world. If you're brave enough or foolish enough to fight a troll without using a shield, then you'd better be an expert parrying with whatever weapon you got. I think he doesn't really know what he writes about. Trolls also have the ability to rapidly heal from their wounds. As such, you do not want to get into a prolonged fight with one. Oh, I've realized that. Speed and aggression are key to beating a troll, because there is no creature in Tamriel that can outlast one. Yeah, it's basically a warrior monk creature, so you wanna kill it fast. Of course, speed and aggression will only take so far against an angry troll. This is where my secret weapon comes in. Oh. Chapter 3. Finn's secret weapon. Fine, my friend, say the word and commit it to memory, for fire is a troll hunter's ultimate weapon. Yeah, that's what's pretty easy to find out. By accident, actually. I cannot overstate the importance of fire in battling a troll. Even trolls that don't dwell in cold climates are vulnerable to fire. If you're unable to use fire magic, carry a weapon enchanted with arcane flames. Okay, even the southern trolls are weak to fire. Why is the troll vulnerable to fire? Rumor holds that the troll's regenerative abilities are less effective at healing burns. I don't really know the answer, but I can promise you this. Fire works against trolls. This has been proven time and time again. Chapter 4. Trimming the fat. Okay. The troll might be dead, but your job isn't finished yet. Let the flames die down and examine the troll's corpse. If you're lucky, you'll find some fat deposits that will fetch a good price on an apothecary's shop. In fact, if you've got a knack for alchemy yourself, you can boil the fat down for use in a matter of potions and tonics. Oh, I've done that already. If you can find it, be sure to check the troll's den as well. What? Perhaps you'll find the remains of some foolish adventurer who was too cheap-minded to purchase this book. Oh yeah, selling that book again. This book is awesome. No doubt you can put this... What? Wait. No doubt that you can put this coin to wiser use. Yeah. Now you know everything that you need to make a living as wealthy and reputable troll hunter. Go on then. Get out there and find yourself some trolls. Oh, this book is awesome. Well, but it doesn't really help me into the civil war, does it, huh? Lesser soul gems, more soul gems. They sure have a lot of soul gems here. Oh well, I actually read out loud a whole book. My voice is pretty bad to do this too often. I really can't do this and talk all the time.